Today we're going to be making stamps. The stamps are to be used to create a pattern in a pat that we're going to be making next time. So today we're focused on making just the stamps. Some ideas for stamps are smiley face, a peace sign, that's a football, a fish, or a leaf. Okay, so to start our stamps, I'm going to show you how we're going to be using them. When you have a stamp, you're going to take it and you're going to kind of rock it back and forth in the clay so it creates a little pattern, okay? Rock it back and forth in the clay so it creates a pattern. So today it's all about the stamps themselves. So you're going to get a piece of clay about this size, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break it in half. One half will be the actual stamp, the other half will be the stem. To make the stem, I'm going to take one half of the clay, I'm going to roll my hand back and forth like this. I'm going to tap one side to make a nice flat side. I'm going to tap the other side to make a nice flat side. Okay, and then I'm going to put that aside. Then I'm going to think about my stamp. We talked about peace signs, smiley faces, fish, leaves, footballs. The only thing that really doesn't work are letters or numbers, and we'll talk about that next time, why those aren't a good idea. So once you've decided what you're going to make, you're going to roll that other half, not the half that you used to make the stem, but the other half. You could roll it into a little ball, and you could flatten it out a little bit. Use your skewer, use the flat end here to make two little eyes, and use the pointy end to make a big smile, and you have a smiley face. Okay, could be that simple. Or you could roll it into a ball, flatten it out, and then you could make a peace sign if you like that. Okay, or you could roll it into a ball and flatten it out and turn it into a baseball. Okay, and I would turn it into a baseball maybe by drawing some little lines on one side and drawing some little lines on the other side like that. Okay, once you have decided what you're going to do with the face, and actually I'm going to show you just one other thing if you want to turn it into something. Let's say I wanted to turn it into a fish. I would roll it into a ball, okay, and then I'd start shaping it into a fish shape. So I would do that by maybe squishing this end a little bit, okay, maybe going in a little bit like that and flattening this side out a little bit, okay, so that it has a tail and it looks like a fish shape. All right. And then maybe I might want to use my skewer to add an eye and maybe a little smile for a mouth. Okay, so if what I'm doing isn't round, it is okay to kind of shape your piece of clay for the top of the stamp into something. So there's a fish. Once you have your stem finished and your object, whatever your stamp's going to be, whether it's a smiley face or a peace sign or even a football, then you're going to figure out how am I going to attach the stem to the actual stamp itself. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your flattened side of your stem is kind of big, nice and flat. Okay, I'm going to use my skewer and score. Remember, scoring is just drawing little lines in the top like that, kind of like you're going to play tic-tac-toe or you're writing a number sign maybe. Just draw some little lines in the top. Then I'm going to score the back side of my stamp because I don't want to ruin the front side, okay? So I'm using the pointy side again, and like I'm doing a tic-tac-toe or a number sign, I'm just going to draw some little lines. Then on both scored sides, I'm going to want to put just a fingerful of water there and a fingerful of water there, okay? Then score meets score, I'm going to carefully press those together, but use some strength because you want them to stay together without destroying the side that you want to actually be your stamping side, okay? And then we're going to use a Q-tip get it wet, and we're going to go all the way around until the Q-tip starts getting some clay on it, some wet clay, okay? That's the glue. That's going to keep that stem on the stamp, okay? And then you have a stamp. My fish stamp is done. And then we're going to put them on a paper plate with your name and class code on it, so we know that that is the stamp that you made. Thanks so much.